Hello everyone, this is SWTOR, and we're here back with another Star Wars The Old Republic video. Today, basically, I am making this video to talk about, basically, a Star Wars The Old Republic discussion video. Basically, what this series talks about is I talk about different topics, basically, in the actual game. Basically, I do this from time to time when I'm not uploading PvP videos and etc. I do this series from time to time. So basically, this is going to be a video about if the VIP shop or the VIP area on the Imperial and Republic fleet is actually worth it. I know there probably is a few videos on this, but, I basically really want to make my own opinion about it, and just basically give you guys a rundown of what it is at the moment in the game. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, guys, so the topic for today, obviously, is the VIP lounge. So, the first step in this actual VIP lounge thing is basically, you want to go to the Cantina vendor on the Republic or Imperial fleet. Basically, when you just get here, when you arrive, there's going to be all this stuff, but basically, you're going to want to go to this item. It's called the VIP lounge wristband. What you have to do is you have to pay 1,000,000 credits to get this to even access the VIP area. Or you can also have the Collector's Edition or the Digital Deluxe Editions of Star Wars The Old Republic. And that basically, if you have one of those, one or two of those editions, whatever, if you have one of them, basically, whenever you start a new tune, you automatically get that in your actual mailbox. So, basically, it's unique for every single character you make on an account. But if you just want to get into the VIP lounge and you don't have any of those extra editions of the game, basically what you're going to have to do is pay 1,000,000 credits, and it only goes to one character, so it's not like the Digital Deluxe Edition and stuff where it goes to every single tune you ever make on that account. But basically what you're going to want to do is you want to go up the elevator. If you don't actually have the wristband, the game will teleport you out when you actually go near the elevator. So you can't possibly get up here unless you have the wristband. So once you're up here, you're going to notice this is basically the same exact thing for Republic and Imperial. First thing you're probably going to notice which side are you on. You're going to go to the middle. There's going to be two vendors. There's going to be a Cantina vendor. There's two of them that basically sell the same exact things. They're like the ones on the lower level and on the VIP area. They sell a wristband too, which is pretty funny considering you're already up here. But they have a jukebox token. You can play songs up here, so that's pretty nice. So that's the basic thing. That's the main, main attraction. Really not, but over here you'll then notice that there's a GTN, there's a mailbox, there's a cargo hold access, and a guild bank access. And there's also item modification centers between it, like going up to the GTN. So basically, this is one of the highlights of the whole entire VIP lounge, because this is just basically all the general stuff you'll possibly need in Star Wars The Old Republic. So basically, there's a lot more stuff, you need to go to other vendors and stuff, obviously, to get gear and etc. after doing operations. But this is just a general, useful, idea. So if you need to augment gear, then obviously you can just go up here and do it. So yeah, basically you have all this nice stuff that is very, very useful. So after that, after all this, basically you can go over here. Over here you'll find a vendor. When you looked at this vendor, his name is VIP Goods. Well, his name isn't that, but that's his surname. VIP Goods vendor. Basically, he sells what I call the garbage truck. Basically, this is like a somewhat big mount that I just generally don't like. I consider it like a garbage truck. But hey, I mean, if you have 2.5 mil and you want to, ride in a garbage truck, then you can go ahead. I mean, that's not the highlight, but I guess that's something extra for anyone that wants to waste some credits on it. So then we are going to go to our last stop. This is not the last stop, but this is just a general, area. There's nothing really to do here. And then there's the last vendor, and the last thing to really do up here is the Collector's Edition vendor. Basically, if you have the Collector's Edition of the game, you're going to click him, and then you're going to see this bunch of customizations. Customizations, basically, they have some armor dye, they have pets, they have armor, they have basically it all. I mean, all the stuff isn't that bad in the Collector's Edition, but hey, that's just me. I mean, it's not that bad, but if you obviously don't have the Collector's Edition, then that's defender is basically going to be completely worthless to you. So, what, in all, you're probably thinking, what is this worth? Is this really worth 1 million credits? I would say yes and no. What I mean is if you have the digital deluxe edition or the collector's edition, then obviously it is going to be worth it. I mean, what I mean is don't just go out and buy the digital deluxe or collector's edition just for this. But, I mean, if you do have it, and it's obviously unique on every single tune, so you can just go ahead, get the wristband from the mailbox, and then just go up here. I would say it's worth it from that perspective, but if you're just going to waste 1 million credits just to get up here, I would say it isn't really worth it. I mean, if you have an extra mil lying around, then obviously I could say it could be some use, but other than that, I would say this isn't, like, really useful for you if you don't have a bunch of credits lying around and you're like, hey, I have 1 million credits right now. I could spend it on this rare armor piece, or I could spend it on the VIP lounge. I would definitely go with the armor piece because I wouldn't say the VIP lounge is worth 1 million credits, but it is definitely worth something because it's obviously a pretty useful place because you can get to a bunch of areas and you don't have to run around the fleet like a madman. So that is honestly my personal opinion on the matter of the VIP lounge and if it's worth it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video talking about it and all that stuff. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next Star Wars: The Old Republic video.